obesity?
Definitely fast food, going to McDonald's and supersizing it. Just not eating healthy. You know, nobody cooks from scratch anymore because they're so busy using.
How do you feel about it? Do you think it needs to be stopped?
Well, the only way to stop it is to make sure that you set out time for exercise and also to be able to cook the right way. So many foods are so easy to put in the microwave, like I'm the microwave queen, for example. And my husband, though, is a really good cook, and he cooks all healthy stuff. That's why I haven't gained a ton of weight, I guess, because he cooks.
What actions need to be taken?
First of all, I've seen like McDonald's or Burger King, those kind of fast food places. They've replaced some of the French fries with apples and things like that. So I think that, like especially in a kid's meal, they should be so many calories, like not over 600 calories or whatever. So that wouldn't be something that the kids are used to eating. So when they get older, you know, they'll continue to eat that.
Okay. Yep. Thank you for your time. What do you think causes obesity?
Lots of different things. Overeating, lack of exercise, bless you, heredity, or genetics, you know, all kinds of things.
How do you feel about it? Do you think it needs to be stopped?
Well, I'd love for it to stop, but I haven't figured out a way for it to stop me yet.
If so, what actions need to be taken?
Can you sew my mouth shut? Can you sew my mouth shut? Stop me from eating.
Oh. Thank you for your time.
That's it?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. How do you feel about obesity?
How do I feel about obesity?
Yeah.
I think it's probably one of the most dangerous things that people deal with. You know, obviously it's life-threatening. It affects people in so many ways, physically, psychologically. And I think that it's unfortunate that we, and I guess by we I mean society, make it so easy for people to become obese.
Okay. Do you think it needs to be stopped?
Obesity? Yeah, absolutely.
What actions do you think need to be taken to stop it?
Well, I think that we need to, I think that there are a lot of messages out there that work at cross purposes, if you know what I mean, that are conflicting. So I think that when you look at media, when young people, adults, whoever, when they watch television and they look at the media is, you know, especially commercial media, is advertising, they're advertising unhealthy foods to a great extent from, you know, what gets the most airtime: soda, beer, alcohol, things that fatten you up, snack foods that are high in fat. So you're getting this message, you know, encouraging people, that encourages people to eat things that are not good for them. At the same time, what kinds of activities are being advertised on TV most of the time? Playing video games, computer time, social media, things like that. And those are things that don't require physical activity, really. So you're getting two messages. One, eat more food and drink more things that are bad for you and can cause you to have problems with obesity, and do things that don't require exercise. So, you know, if you do those two things, you eat things that are bad for you, it's pretty basic, right? And you don't exercise, you're going to become overweight, especially as you get older. And then I think at the same time, what else is advertised on television and radio? You know, images of beautiful people, thin people, health, you know, but that's what it's showing. It's showing, you know, a supermodel drinking a soda, you know, but she doesn't really do that in real life. She's just taking that for advertising. But I think people are getting.
What do you think causes obesity?
What causes obesity? I guess just a lifestyle that's where a person isn't taking care of themselves and they eat too much and maybe stress from their daily lives.
How do you feel about it? Do you think it needs to be stopped?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think obesity is a good thing, but then again, it's everyone's own personal choice and the way they live their life, so I don't think it's any place for me to tell someone that they need to stop being obese.
If so, what actions need to be taken?
Well, I don't know. I don't think that people. I can't look at you seriously. Well, actions. I mean, I guess we can just influence people to eat healthy. Have a lot of programs, especially in school, to get kids active and maybe. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so how do you feel about obesity?
Obesity? Hate it. Been fighting obesity my whole life. It's a brutal thing.
Okay. Do you think that we could, what do you think that we could do to change it, like to stop it?
Stop obesity,
Yeah.
childhood obesity, adult obesity.
Any.
I think they're already doing some things, but as long as there are fast food joints and easy access to high calorie food, not so much you're gonna be able to do.
Thank you.
That's it.
How do you feel about obesity?
Well, as a science teacher, obesity is something that we really focus on because our country is the #1 obese country in the world. So obviously, not a good thing.
Do you feel that it needs to be like stopped or needs to have kind of a change to it to cut it down?
Obviously, for insurance purposes, the amount of money Americans spend due to problems that are caused by obesity, yes, there should be some measures that help Americans fight and battle obesity, and definitely making food more affordable, good food more affordable.
What actions do you think need that like could help it?
Well, the government should step in and help out with food cost, making sure that healthy foods that would counteract obesity are less expensive than those foods such as frozen pizzas, frozen dinners, things that are easy to throw in for a family and cheap. Those should be more expensive, and fresh foods less expensive.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Okay. What do you feel causes obesity? Like, what do you feel like causes obesity? How do you feel about it? Do you think it needs to be stopped?
Yes.
If so, what actions need to be taken?
People need to cut down some foods in their diet.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. What do you think causes obesity? What do you think causes obesity? How do you feel about it? Do you think it needs to be stopped?
Yes.
If so, what actions need to be taken?
More time outside.
Thank you. What do you think causes obesity?
Just food. What they serve.
How do you feel about it? Do you think it needs to be stopped?
Yes.
If so, what actions need to be taken?
They need to make the kids exercise more, and they need to make healthier food for school.
Great. You're here with a 7th grader. What do you think causes obesity?
What exactly is obesity? Oh, okay. Either like not exercising, not caring about what you eat.
Good answer. How do you feel about it? Do you think it needs to be stopped?
Yeah. Because if like one person does it, then it's gonna influence other people.
If so, what actions need to be taken?
Getting people to, like, making programs to make more people exercise, like in school and stuff.
Okay, thank you for your time. Okay, how do you feel about obesity?
I think children shouldn't. I think it's bad because I don't think people should be that overweight because people make fun of them and that they're too fat and they could die and stuff.
Okay, does it need to be stopped?
Yeah, I think it needs to be stopped because people are getting too overweight and then they can't really do anything like other people can.
Okay, what actions do you think need to stop it?
No McDonald's,
Yeah.
no fast
Yeah.
food.
It's like, cause like fast food and everything, and everything.
Okay, thank you for your time. Okay, what do you think causes obesity?
Parents giving their children too much fast food, and when kids are babies, they never like eat healthy stuff.
Okay, how do you feel about it? Do you think it should be stopped?
What?
How do you feel about it? Do you think it should be stopped?
Yeah, it should be.
If so, what actions need to be taken?
Like more exercise programs. People should get their kids to go to gyms.
Okay, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Alright, so we have Layla and Luke here, and Sarah. That's my partner. Okay, how do you feel about obesity, Luke?
It's not good because people can't do sports.
Great answer.
No, because like it's because of our economy. Because we have all this fat food. Like what? There's like 1 million McDonald's. That's crap.
Okay. Alright, I'll ask Layla. So, well, how do you feel about obesity?
Well, I'm obese. But, I think that it's, fine
If you're happy with it.
If you're having fun.
I'm happy.
Okay. Does it need to be stopped?
No, I mean, if people want to be like that, like it doesn't matter.
Good answer. Do you think it should be stopped?
I don't know. You asked me? I mean,
I did ask you.
you told me.
I love Mackenzie Stewart.
Okay. Okay. What actions need to be taken to try to cut it down or to stop it?
Exercise and like what you
Can
said.
you-
What
can you put it
what
in
you
a-
say
can you
with
put it-
Jesse? You were like you threw the carrots.
I was
out.
like,
Give a more stay on subject.
oh, I said,
No, this is on subject.
let's build
They
all
need
that
to eat-
fat into
No,
muscle.
they
That's
need
what I
to
said.
turn that fat into muscle. Like eat some carrots.
Can you have
One.
a little bit more of a creative answer?
No, all right.
That's creative.
That is creative. Build protein.
Build protein. That's what exercise is.
No.
You're pissing
What do
us
you want
off.
from
I
me?
could drop this camera right now and walk
Alright,
away.
Layla, how do you feel we should stop it? Even if you don't think we can stop it, how do you feel?
I'll just drop my
How do you
camera.
think?
See?
Stop selling it, I guess.
Stop selling
Stop
it
selling
to
what?
people.
The, like snacks and all that stuff.
That is-
Stuff like that.